Hi students, so today we are going to learn about science revision from 1 KSSM part 5. So let's read the question. Homeostasis is the ability to maintain a constant internal environment in response to environmental changes. So at first when we read the question, at least we need to know what is a homeostasis. So homeostasis is to maintain the internal environment in terms of heat and water. Correct or not? For example, if you are too hot, then you will sweat. If you are too cold, you will shiver. So these are one of the process we call it homeostasis process. If you don't call it what you call it, balance process. No, right? We call it homeostasis process. Or if you got too much water, you need to go to the toilet to urine. So the body need to release more water. If you're too like you go for PE, you exercise, and then you don't need to go to toilet because your body don't have enough water. So the body itself regulate itself in order to maintain the proper amount of water in your body so that you won't die, correct or not? So this also is a part of the process. We call it homeostasis. So example, homeostasis got we have two. For example, we have to maintain temperature in your body, to maintain the amount of water in your body. So let's look at this one. The correct and the correct biological response involve homeostasis. So and then cold temperature. Which one is the answer? Shivering or sweat gland at the leaf produce sweat. So of course for when we are during hot, we will sweat, correct or not? We will sweat. So I think here cold temperature. So if we are cold, we will what we do? We will cold, we will shiver, but here the shiver, body hair stand upright or blood capillary dilate. So the body hair will go up, correct or not? Because you feel cold and you can see that your hair in the what will go up. Blood capillary dilate is when you are too hot. For example, blood capillary dilate, for example, when you're feeling hot, your face will become red, correct or not? You can see your face red. Why? Because all the blood come to near your skin, your hand become red. So we call it blood capillary dilate because you are hot. Basically, the blood goes near to your skin so the blood can release more heat from the skin. Shiver means you are cold, then you will shiver. So let's move on to the next question. Plants also undergo homeostasis, correct or not? Because we want to maintain content of water, plant also want to maintain the content of the water. The process is known as transpiration. So when we read this one, at least we need to know what is a transpiration. So a transpiration is a process of a plant lose its water lose its water in the form of water vapor from the stomata of the leaf. So if you don't know what's transpiration, you can Google it, and I would recommend you to Google it to study more. Because if you don't know transpiration, then how are you going to answer this question? You cannot. So you just skip. Then you got 0 mark for the exam question. No, if you don't know right now, before you regret, you should go and check in Google. So let's read the question. So this is a transpiration. Let me briefly explain. So basically the water, the water will come from here, the water, the blue color is the water. It will absorb here, and then it will go out from the leaf and then dry. The water will go up to become the cloud and then rain, for example. So this is the leaf, for example. Down the leaf, there is a below the leaf, there is something that we call it bottom, we call it stomata, something like this. So this is the thing that when the carbon dioxide can go in and then oxygen can come out, something like this. It's also a place where water will come out. Like the nose lah, when we breathe, we have nose. Plant, where is the nose? Because you produce oxygen, so where is your nose? So the plant nose is at the leaf, at the bottom of the leaf. We call it the stomata, the hole. Of course, you cannot see because it is very small. But if you got a Superman eye and you look in and look in, and you will see something like this. Okay, something like this, like a two bean, I would say. What is the name of the structure at the surface of the leaf that involve transpiration? So this one I already explained just now. This thing is called the stomata. Okay, so let's read at the following question. The diagram below show the structure that you stated in B2 based on the state. State what happened to the structure during hot and cold day. So in this picture, we can see that actually one is the thing is open and one more thing is it is closed. So if you open usually during the hot day, okay, because there's a process photosynthesis. There's sunlight, because there's sunlight, so he want to breathe out oxygen and he will take in carbon dioxide. And during the night, there's no sunlight. So we already know that if no sunlight, there's no photosynthesis. How to do photosynthesis? No sunlight. So it will close. So for the hot day, we will say that the stomata open. And this one, we say stomata will close. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Give another example of the condition of the surrounding that can lead to faster rate of transpiration. So of course, sometimes the transpiration will be fast or slow, correct or not? If the sun is hot, very hot, then it will fast. It will be faster, correct or not? If the sun, if always rain, then the rate of transpiration will be slow, okay? Or let's say we say the wind blow very fast. If the wind will always blow very fast, then the plant will dry up fast, so the rate of transpiration is faster. If the if the wind is slow, then of course the rate of transpiration will be slow. So there are a few answers you can write. You can say that it has a strong wind, high light intensity, or low humidity, for example. Um, for example, in Malaysia, we call it hot and humid because the air got the water, correct or not? For example, if you go to India, the same temperature that you get, but if we call it hot and not humid, means there is no water in the air. So you feel like your skin will be very dry. So I will teach until here. I hope to see you in the next video. Next video we are going to learn about the flower and so on. So I see you soon next time. Thank you and bye bye.